Hi, how's everybody doing? Today I'm here to talk about sustainability and how blue is the new green. Seafood can be found in almost every menu of any restaurant, whether it's sushi, crawfish, oysters, you name it. The average person consumes 30 pounds of seafood per year. I'm not gonna lie, I know I can eat more than that. However, the problem is that not everybody is consuming sustainable seafood. What I mean by sustainable seafood is food that has been caught using methods that ensure the long-term health of a species and the ocean. Okay, think about the last time that you had fish. Do you know where that fish came from? Now, I know most of you are going to say, well, the ocean, duh. No, that's not what I'm asking. I mean, do you really know what's on your plate? Do you know what impact you have created on the aquatic environment? Over 70% of fisheries are exploited. The problem with fisheries is that it's overfishing. Overfishing is one of the major threats that the ocean faces today. As you can see, thousands of fish are being caught using large nets like this every day. The problem with the nets is that they cause habitat loss and damage. This is the bottom trawl net. As you can see, the net is dragged along the seafloor and it basically wipes everything out. This is what it looked like before trawling, and this is what the seafloor looks like after. As you can see, there's no life left whatsoever after. Okay. Another problem is bycatch. What do I mean by bycatch? Well, bycatch is the non-targeted species that get caught in the nets. For example, let's say that I was to drag a net starting from the back of the room all the way to the front, and I only wanted people with brown hair. Well, everything else, the cameras, the seats, other people, everything else would be thrown away. It's the same thing. It's bycatch. This is the Leatherback Sea Turtle. It's been placed on the endangered species list. One of the major threats is commercial fishing. It's not just nets, it's also the long lines that they use. Long lines can stretch for kilometers and they are filled with thousands of hooks. Once they reel them in, you have all this unwanted fish. And bycatch can range from plants all the way to sea lions, whales, sharks. Basically, any organism can be considered bycatch. So what do we do about this? Well, you could help by checking for the MSC label. The MSC label is this blue logo right here, and basically the Marine Stewardship Council is an organization that certifies fisheries that use sustainable practices. So if you go to the market, you can see that yes, this was caught in the wild, but it was caught using sustainable methods. Another easy way is to carry consumer guides. I ordered these online and they fit in your pocket, so you can take them anywhere with you. And they were free. I know we like free things, so. Basically, green is good and red is the fish that you should avoid. So color coding makes it really easy to use. A lot of people don't want to help because they feel that the ocean is so vast and big that we can't run out of fish, or that the fish stocks don't really cause a problem. Well, I truly believe that we can run out of fish based on statistics from researchers. For example, in 1992, the Atlantic cod was being overfished and suddenly it collapsed. This caused 10,000 fishermen to lose their jobs. We can't just let this keep happening because it's going to affect people in the future. Also, I encourage you to vote with your wallet. What I mean by that is support fisheries that are already using sustainable methods. For example, McDonald's, if you order a fish sandwich, you can see on the side that it has the MSC label. If fast food industry see that their consumers are being interested in knowing where their food is coming from, then they're going to want to compete, and they're also going to go find a sustainable fishery to get their fish from. This is a quote by Bill Clinton, and it says, "We know that when we protect our oceans, we're protecting our future." And I think that this is true because about 1 billion people right now depend on fish as their main source of protein. So take action for whatever reason you want. Do it for the environment and the biodiversity that it has to offer, or do it for the people that depend on fish as a way of living. People need to learn how to live with the environment and not just off it. By consuming sustainable seafood, you're basically telling the ocean, thank you for providing us with food. And that is all I have to say for today. Thank you.